Well, there we are. New beach, new venue, and by God am I stressed and hot. I've got the wife with me for a short period of time in the new chair, and you're watching Verns fishing, and we are at Hunstanton. That's where we are. Hunstanton Beach, North, I would say. And it was the only place where they had free parking. So yeah, this is where we're at. If you want to watch more and see if I catch anything, bearing in mind I've got good bait, and keep watching. So let's just cut for the intro, and I'll see you back in a bit. About what I spoke to Alan about. Just so we don't drag. I need this light on just to light me up. Right, so that's out. I started the cast off, everything was going alright, and then as soon as I got to air I thought, oh, I've got to pull and punch. That's not the best time to think about that when you're halfway through the cast. So we're out, it's gone to the left, but we're fishing, we've got black lug on 2 flappers. And let's see what we get. See you in a bit. This is, as I say, a very busy, for me, Hunstanton, which I've been assured people disappear after so long. Why am I down there in Norfolk? I'll tell you why I'm down there in Norfolk. I'm down there because I think, can you see that? Oh, I don't know. We're down in Norfolk because I've gone to pick a fishing rod up, but the spigot's a bit tight. So I've been given a tin of PTFE tape, and I haven't had time to do it so I could use it to show you. The whole idea was to get down there and fish this beach with my new rod, but that ain't gonna happen. So you'll see that new rod in the next video. We've got a dog in the water enjoying itself. He's just galloped through there like an horse. So yeah, I can't show you the rod, I'm afraid. I'm ever so sorry. I was really looking forward to it as well, but I can't use it how it is. It goes in about 1 inch and that's it. I've been told not to use it, so I was going to use it, but yeah, not to use it. So I'll just go home and I shall use some cardboard and water first, and if that don't work I'll just use some 2000 grit, wet and dry, give it a little rub and PTFE it, and it'll be fine. Next time you see that, that will be in the next video. Don't know where I'll be fishing, but we can think about that later, can't we? I don't have to stand on this beach now just looking gormless, thinking about where I'm going to fish next, because I can do that next time, can't I? Looking gormless, I can look gormless all the time. You can ask the wife that. Anyway, I've got the wife with me. She is there, reading her book. Full of talk, isn't she? But she's down there until she gets cold. What are them people doing down there, Pet?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on.
Are they going to stop us going? Right, you have to be sanctimonious about it, do you? Right, anyhow, put you down. So yeah, we're fishing on Hunstanton. So the whole reason was I've come down to buy this fishing rod. Do I tell them what rod I bought, Don? Or save it to the next video? excitement. The wife said it'll be more exciting. So what we'll do is, in the next video, you'll see the exciting rod. I think it's great. It's good. So yeah, I've got today bait wise. So that's about the rod. You'll see it in the next video. I'm ever so sorry because it was going to be the Norfolk rod on a Norfolk beach, but it ain't. I nearly brought it down to start whittling away at it now, but I don't think on a promenade when I'm supposed to be fishing is the best place to do it. I am also getting a bit fucking stressed, I'll tell you, because I've been sweating all day. I had a shower, got out of it, I was sweating. I did something else and I was sweating, and then I was sweating while getting round, getting myself ready to come down there, and then we got in the van and I was okay. And now for some reason, with this hoodie on, I just did take it off, but then I'm going to get cold because my top is wet. I've got to change of clothes. Don't think I'm going to be grufty ginger in the van, because I ain't, because I'll just have put a clean top on and have a clean up. But I am sweating, and when I put my glasses on, they just keep steaming up. I can't see bugger all. Anyhow, I've got one rod with me because I thought I was going to fish the other rod, but I have got another rod with me that I've used at Brixham. I'm not that keen on it, but I'm going to chuck it out short, see if there's anything in close in. I've got a fixed bill reel seat on there, and I can only just get my multiplier on it because it's not made for a multiplier. You need the smaller version. Didn't think about that either. What I should have done was, well, I wanted to bring that rod, but what I should have done was bring my Kenzaki, but I haven't. I think you're up to date now. Last time you saw me fishing was at River Humber, and I said to you in there I'd be here fishing with a new rod, but I've let you down. Well, I don't know where I can go. I'll probably go on the Holderness Coast. Probably go on the Holderness Coast because I've got to go where the cod are. I'll tell you what I might do. We might go to Whitby. We might go to Whitby. Might we, Pet? Yeah, might go to Whitby, but we'll have to see. But wherever I go, next time you'll see that rod. That's that over with now. I don't repeat myself too often, and that's the end of that. So bait wise, I've got some fresh black lug thanks to Keith, because Keith brought me back 10 wraps at £4.50 I had. 10 wraps from Wales, so I've got them and they're really good. I've touched them. As soon as I touched them, they stiffened up because they were only dug yesterday morning, and I thought, bloody hell, that's a bit unusual. The rest of them are in the freezer because you've got to use them within a week. I've got a foo rag, king rag in my bag, which I'm going to get on the next rig. I've got some squid, and I've got some crab as well, prawn and a bluey. Far too much bait for me. I just hope I don't go round that groin. So anyhow, this is it, and I'll see you in a bit. I did the exact same thing there as what I did in Brixham, and that is I had my left hand on the multiplier and the right hand rod up there, and I had all that rod sticking out the bottom, and it was only when I cast it I thought, you got to put your right hand on the reel, haven't you, Vernon? We have got, because it's the only other rod I've got in the bag, we've got an orange one. Yeah, and it's a European rod. I shan't say what John called them, but those that know John Spalton will understand what he calls them. And it is the Viper GT. And I didn't know I'd scratched it there. That's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Never mind. It's not a bad rod. I did have two, but I snapped one because I had a 5-ounce weight and bait on. It's supposed to carry, I think it cast 170 grams and it snapped. By bait I mean probably had a couple of bits of squid on it. And yeah, but here we are, we're out. We are fishing. This is Hunstanton. I tried to get the camera up and running before it got dark and I managed it, but I would have liked to show a bit more, but you can see that with that sun on the below the horizon, it's still lighting up a bit in it. And yeah, so I've parked down there and walked here. The wife's come with me, but she won't be here for long because as soon as she gets chilly she'll be going. But it's nice to have her with me. Don't tell her I said that. So yeah, got the light on. Forgot the light last time, which is here. This is the light that I use. I made this stainless steel frame up and it's held on just with a daughter's hair grip. And that's on low beam at the minute. There's many settings, but if you can't see that without having to have a rod tip light on, there's something wrong. No rod tip lights on this channel, I'll tell you. Look at that, it's lovely, isn't it? So I'm gonna sit down now and actually relax, but apparently this water will come up to here. So I will be fishing off the top, which isn't a problem because it's all stepped. What else is to say? Nothing. It's a shame. I did want to show you my new rod, but you'll have to wait until the next video. I'm really chuffed with it. It's a perler. I certainly ain't got to do any work to it, put it that way, and that's the reason I bought it. Plus I've been looking for one of these variants for a long time, and I didn't even know they did a variant of this one. So as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. I chatted to the bloke I bought it off. I shan't say his name, but I will in the next video. Thank you very much, mate. I'll say it now. You know who you are, but I'll do it in the next video because I don't want anyone to guess what rod it is. But yeah, as soon as I knew it was that variant, and I got it explained to me because I thought they only did the one rod, but it didn't. They did many. Yeah, snapped it up, and I've been after a rod that's virtually mint, and it is virtually mint for me. Chuffed to bits. Can't wait. That looks nice in the old camera, doesn't it, that? I shall see you in a bit. Let's see what we catch. I've got two flappers on. One flapper's got black lug, which is fresh black lug, and the other one has got fresh ragworm. It's quite pleasant, isn't it? I've got people behind me chatting on the steps. Behind me, behind this wall, is a load of caravans and chalets. Well, there's a lot of beach shelters there, and a lot of caravans. But John told me to come anywhere along here, anywhere that's in one of these bays. He said they fish matches there, you'll catch anywhere along here. So I'm just trying to get up in a minute. Oh. The wife has gone back to get a coat, so I think she's going to stop there a bit with me, which will be nice. Quite nice, isn't it? That lovely blue sky up there, look, up there, that from that bit there looks like bluey grey. So yeah, this is Hunstanton. I'd say this is north, because to the right of me is the pier. They call it a pier, but to me it looks like a building. There might have been a pier there one day, but I can't see anything going out into the sea. So work that one out. John kept saying a pier, I couldn't see a pier, but there's a building there called the pier, so he must mean that. I can't believe the wife is coming back. Yeah, I might bring you back in a bit. These people might go. I've got water, I ain't got any food. We've just been and got chips from a chippy, which was alright. It's certainly made us not hungry anymore, so. But chips are either lovely, aren't they, or they're let down, aren't they? And no, John, I didn't go to your chippy because I just didn't have time. Time and tide, you know what I mean? It don't wait for anyone, does it? And I missed the sunset whilst I was eating my chips. I said to the missus, I says, I'm gonna miss that sunset, and I did. I'm now gonna reel that in. Let me just get one of these lights down. I'm still there. I'm coming back. Fucker. What's that like? I'm still getting used to this nighttime fishing. Right. Done it. One schoolie bass, let's get that off and show you. Right, let's just get this cast out. We'll cast it over this side. We'll cast it over here. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. Let's get this. Oh, yeah, bugger. Let's just get this set up right. I've got the rod in. You should be able to see me somewhere over there. I don't know how that went, only my thumb slipped on. I'm not having a good day. The wife will contest to that. That's gone out enough. That's gone out enough. we have got ourselves, right, let's get this on. He's swimming around the bucket, he's perfectly alright. What's a boot? There you go. Only small, but it's the first cast. It's a first cast as well, and that's a bass. Little schoolie bass. We'll get that returned. You see that, Pet? Let's turn that down. That's better. Just had the bloody light up too, I ain't. Give it another show. Good for me to learn how to handle. There you go. One schoolie bass. Absolute monster. That's about £15. But yeah, one schoolie bass. We'll get that returned. Well, I can honestly say I never saw the bite, but I can honestly say the wife saw the bite, because when I was getting set up, I was rushing around, getting stressed out, had my back to my rods, and she went, "Your rod just went." And I've been watching it ever since, and I ain't seen it go, so it's been sat there. It hasn't been out too long, only about 6 hours, John. But yeah, no, it's out there, swimming around upright in the bucket, and it's gone back. Didn't drop it either. So I'm gripping it in its mouth, and the only thing I can say is when you hold a bass like that, make sure you support the back end of the fish, because I do see a lot of people holding it in the mouth. It's up to them what they do, but all the weight is on the fish and it's hanging down. I wouldn't want to be held by the mouth like that and have all my weight hanging down, so it can't be comfortable for the fish. So it's always good to support it and keep it straight, I reckon. Old Graham in TA Fishing, he does the same, keeps it nice and straight and supported. So but it's certainly the best way to hold a bass, where your thumb in its mouth, otherwise you get spiked, I can assure you of that. But yeah, that's the first fish caught. Hopefully we'll have more tonight. I have casted out ragworm on a pennel rig, and it's a pulley pennel tied with my worm knots, so I can slide the worm up. If you remember when I was on the River Nene with John, I had a meltdown because the worms were exploding because my knots were too big. I tied some new rigs, and that's what we're using tonight. But I am a bit stressed out tonight for some reason. It's like I haven't been late getting there, it's just been a rush. Each time we've just left it like half an hour to an hour probably too late to get to it, but we're here now fishing. And now it's, my box is saturated. If you get up, there's so much moisture in the air, everything's saturated. Yeah, I casted that out and I couldn't have had the spill grip tight enough, and the spill started spinning up. Luckily, my thumb was still over it, so it didn't go out as far, but it didn't spool up either, so we're still fishing with that reel. So I'm going to go sit on my box now, and I'm going to have to recover because I've caught the first fish. Don't forget, if you like this channel, Verns Fishing, put videos up every Wednesday at 7 PM. I've got a huge back catalogue you can watch. It's all free. You just have to have a Google account to sign up to YouTube. It's all free. Give us a subscribe, you know. click that thumbs up and drop me a comment. When you do subscribe, click the all bell, and then all my notifications, you'll then get a notification in case I do a live one night. Right, I'm getting up there because I'm going to have to move my rods up there and then re-sort everything out up there. So, see you in a bit. And here we got the wife. Oh, yeah, we're up here now. So what you here with me for today, Dan? What made you decide to stop?
You promised me a 5-star hotel.
Oh, right.
5-star hotel.
Yeah.
And candlelit dinner. What else was it? A new wardrobe.
I thought I'd bought a new rod. Yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I bought a new rod.
Is that after you said that you had enough rods now?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
need to buy anymore.
This one's like this
It's a
one.
bit like reels, isn't it? When you say you don't need to buy any more reels,
Yeah, but-
and then reels turn up in the post.
Yeah.
And magically,
Yeah.
you don't know how they've got there.
Yeah, but the thing is, I haven't bought any just lately, have I?
Not since last week, no.
I haven't bought any reels last week.
Well, what turned up last week?
Another fishing rod. Me Woolies Wonder. Yeah, I think I mentioned it in the last video, I'm sure I did. I bought a Woolies rod, a Winfield. Who don't love Woolies, eh? One of the best shops in the world, Woolies was. Catered for my bracket in society, didn't it, Pet? And yours. Because you come from the ranks like me, didn't you?
Aye.
You cold?
No. Quite roasty now.
That's chair nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, the wife has got the good chair and I've got the damp box. But that's what we agreed on for me to be allowed to have a chair because, you know...
We could have brought 2 chairs.
No, could we?
Yeah. There was that big oval one that I said we could get.
So anyhow, I'm meant to be painting the picture that you're an ogre.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right, you're like an evil cow.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I am.
So yeah, so I was only allowed to buy the one chair, and I'm only allowed to use that when the wife ain't with me, isn't that right, Don?
That is right.
Yeah, because she's a bit of an ogre.
When I let you out of the shed.
When I'm allowed out of the shed.
You never know, you might even decorate soon.
Yeah, I'm going to decorate soon.
How many years have been in the bathroom?
Fucking 9.
Might put a fishing rod in there that you're only allowed to do once you've done the bathroom.
That's it, put a fishing rod in every room.
Yeah.
I tell you what we need to do is I need to buy, how many rooms we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We got 7 including the hallway and landing.
6, 7, 8,
8.
9, 10.
Alright, I need to buy 10 new fishing rods
No,
that
no,
need
you've
work
got
doing,
fish- no,
and we
you've
put them in
got
each
fishing
room.
rods.
And every time I get a room done, I get the rod. Yeah?
I think for every week that I...
So that's 10 new Ziplexes I can buy, but they need work doing to them.
I think every week that I have to wait now, I cut some more fishing line off the reel so that you'll end up with no fishing line.
That's alright, I can't cast out more than 10 yards. According to Keith Cod, anyhow.
Well, you'll know.
Right, yeah, so here we are at Hunstanton. And this, girls, this is to my daughter, this is your mum.
They know who I am, they love me more than you.
And yeah, you know, when I'm dead, I have been talking a bit lately about dying, and I ain't bothered about it. Well, I ain't bothered about it, but I was driving through a bit of Norfolk today, and I thought this looks quite nice. Not that it's Norfolk, it just looked quite nice where we were. And I thought during that time of the day, and I thought, yeah, I don't want to really die just yet, because there's still stuff to see, isn't there? But
Oh yeah, you've got to sign everything over to me.
well, you can just have it anyway.
And then I can go on holiday. Leave you at the top of the road, let council take care of you.
There is one thing I've noticed with Norfolk. just this part of town, isn't it, Pet? They're not very talkative.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure not all Norfolk's like that, because it weren't in my day. But as of yet, I haven't met anyone that's local, have we? Who we've asked, we haven't met anyone that's local. So perhaps that's why they don't talk to us, because they're from down south. Not saying that people from down south don't talk to you, am I, Pet? No, you can soon dig yourself in an hole, can't you?
I'll just get you a shovel.
Yeah. But isn't it weird? They just walk past and look at you, or don't want to look at you. They know you're looking at them, and they still keep looking at the floor.
It's because you stink. They don't stink.
So we caught ourselves a bass. Only a tiddler, but it was alright. What was it? Probably about 20, 27, 28. Something like that. 26. Who cares? It's a schoolie bass, the little one.
I can't remember which side of the bag my pockets.
The thing is, I got that on the black lug. And I've got rag out now. So we'll see what the rag do. If the rag don't do very well, I'm pretty tempted to get some more, put more black lug on. The problem with that is, I only bought 10 packs.
They didn't buy it to look at.
Yeah, I didn't buy it to look at, like the wife says, but... What are you doing in there?
I'm trying to find the pocket in my bag. It's got my lip thing in it.
Do you want your lip thing? You what?
Put chocolate in it before.
How are your lips all? Oh, right. Those lips. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull the Viper rod in a bit. What I'll do is, I shall pull that in a minute, but for the time being, I'm going to turn you off, and I'm going to have a drink of water, because that's somewhere. Oh. So, I'll see you in a bit. You're going to say see you. What was that?
I have no idea.
There's my torch. You're going to say see you later?
See you later.
Right, meant to say, but forgot. Let me just clean this lens. That ain't very professional, is it? Yeah, what I meant to say was this is the night before the storm. Because tomorrow, it forecasts, is it 40 mile an hour winds?
Yeah.
40 odd mile an hour winds, and it's Storm Ashley. So tonight, we are fishing before the storm. At Hunstanton. What?
Orange one's just gone.
My rod's just gone.
Yeah, the orange one.
What'd it do?
Well, it bounced up and down.
I can't get this fucking light on.
So it's on.
Oh, it's wiggling now, isn't it?
Yeah, I just told you that.
So I've actually brought the wife to see my bites for me because I'm useless at fishing.
If you've got a fish on it, right?
Yeah.
And I saw the bite, that means that I can go back and retire. I ain't got to go back to work.
Well, I'd like to retire as well, Dan, but
No. That's the deal.
that got
If
took.
you've got a fish on it.
That got took out.
No, that's the deal.
No, that got took.
Too late, we've said
No,
it.
that got took out of our remit. Will you shut the fuck up? That got took out of our remit.
Well, you can just do bloody work, can't
I can't with this hip. Don't go on at me about the hip, will you? Done.
What, getting it done?
Yeah.
Because you're not. Are you
Right.
going to get that wrong?
So yeah, look, it got took out of our remit, didn't it? Are you sure it went?
Yes.
Well, it's still tight.
Just bloody
Shall I
reel-
check it anyhow? Because I've got.
reel it in,
I'm gonna.
it's been out an hour.
Right, what we're gonna do? It's been out an hour.
All right, 2.
Got to turn my cushion over because it gets wet. Right, I ain't moaning.
I've been moaning all day.
Will you? Oh, for God's sake! Right, this is what you have to do when you're a YouTuber. Yeah. Before you get your rod and your bite.
Hurry up, the black one might go next.
Oh, well, that'll have to go, won't it? Got to turn the lights all on. Like that, because you got to be on. You got to be on show, ain't you? So, right, we're going to reel this in. Put you down there. Hopefully, no one will walk past and kick the camera, because that's what. Oh, we only got 28%, pet. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this in before battery run out. Don't feel like anything on it, Dan. I think you're winding me up, aren't you? Nothing on there, pet. Looks like you're back at work.
How's the bait gone?
No, not all of it.
But some of it, so it still counts.
You're back at work, pet. That's it.
Right.
You need to graft. I'm afraid to say you're back on the trawlers on Monday.
You catch one more
Gutting
that's
fish.
it, I'm done, I'm tired.
Now, you're still chief gutter on them boats.
You can't find a bloody gut you.
Right, I'm going to get this baited up and I'll bring you back. Right, I'm just going to red thump this. There is far too much going wrong in my life at the minute. Look at that up there, though. What's that line? What's that line of lights in the sky? It's a straight line, look. There in front of you, you donut.
I don't know.
What? Can you see it? Well, that's what I was concerned about. You couldn't see it. What? What on earth is it? Can you see that? Look at that in the sky. Tom, you seriously got to go into this. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 lights in a dead straight line in the sky. Can't hear you, pet. Fucking light. Can you zoom in on that, Tom? Right there. Straight up there is a load of the dots. I have never seen that in my life. They're gone now at the bottom, pet. What? What one?
That one, the one that's in front now, was just disappeared. You see that?
They're moving. They're moving. Can you see that one move?
Yeah, they're all moving. You can't hear anything.
Oh, do you think they can't be aeroplanes? They're in a dead straight line. They're moving, aren't they? Do you think they're UFOs? UFOs at Hunstanton before the storm.
Well,
I kid you not. Tom, get in on them because I'm putting it in on the title. They're going.
they're gone.
I can't believe it. There was shit. Where are they gone? Pet.
They've disappeared because they've said there's no sign of intelligent life anywhere down there.
What, in Norfolk? In Hunstanton?
Get out.
No sign of intelligent life.
No. So
They've gone now, haven't they?
Yeah,
What do you think that was?
I think that was our sign that we are going to win the lottery tonight.
No, what do you think that was? Seriously?
Probably planes, but I don't know because I couldn't hear anything.
That's a UFO, Pet, because it's an unexplained flying object.
Okay.
We can't explain that.
No, we can't. Where's the water? Look down there.
Still on the beach.
Check.
Why, are you scared?
No, we just don't want to get wet.
Right, so what do you seriously think that was? We both saw the same thing, didn't we?
I didn't see anything. I don't know.
Fuck off. You did you saw that, didn't you?
Yes, down there.
Yeah, so do you think that's a UFO? I can't explain it.
This is when I told you to put the music in.
Tom, you need to put some music in. Right, they have gone now. I shall bring you back in a bit on these rods. Right, update. We've got a quick update. I've got to give you this update. We now know what those UFOs were. And I'm afraid to say they weren't UFOs, but I'm going to still call it that in the film because as far as we knew at the time, they were UFOs. Weren't they UFOs, Pet?
They were, yeah.
But some nice people come down because they heard me getting quite excited, I think. And let's get down there. What?
Your orange rod has just gone.
Well, I can't worry about that. We've got to talk about this, Pet.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off.
Language.
Right. So. Oh, shit bags. Oh!
You're bloody up and down like a yo-yo.
Oh, bollocks. Right, I'll just sit on this wet cushion. My arse is wet now, Pet. Right. I'm afraid to say it weren't UFOs. But what it was, my rod's going off, but I've got to tell you this. It was Elon Musk's Starlink. And
No, not Starling. Starlink.
I said Starlink.
Link.
I just said link.
You said link.
I didn't, I said Starlink.
Link. We'll watch it back and I'll be proven right again.
You see, the problem is, I'm from Norfolk and I've stayed Norfolk. The wife come from the dregs of Norfolk, and what she's done is she's become an educated person and she now thinks she's better than what she is. But she now can't understand what I say sometimes. Stop putting your fingers up. She can't understand what I say. Right, so that is just ruined it all now, haven't you? Because we were on it. So what it is, it's not a UFO, it's Elon Musk's Starlink. And there was what, 15, 16 of them?
No, they count.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't tell me I could count.
Well, I counted them. There was at least 50. They kept disappearing though, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's about 15, and they're all in a straight line. And what they are is there is satellites that go around the world, helping with the reception you don't get on your telephone and everything. But isn't he a great person? I think he is. I think he is in real life Iron Man. Because if you watch Iron Man, he's got shed loads of money and he's up to all sorts of things with electronics and stuff, isn't he? And so's Elon Musk, isn't he, Pet? Exactly. So there it is. We now know. I weren't seeing things and neither was the wife. but it was Elon Musk Starlink. So, which rod was going?
The orange one.
Right, I've now got to get up again, but I really want to sit down. So, I'm gonna turn you off. I'm gonna have a drink of water, and then I'm gonna check this rod out, and I'll bring you back. I've got to change this battery, and I'll reel that in. What do you reckon, Pet? Do you want to reel it in?
No.
Why not?
I don't do work.
Right, she doesn't do work. There you have it. It's on the rods. Wife just said the black one went. That'll be the Ziplex. I'm fishing tonight with a Ziplex ZF 250 and my orange Viper GT, which has been in the van, and I'm going to take it out of the van because it might get damaged. Mind you, I've got a new butt section for it because they have one brooked in it, Pet.
Where was that? Was that?
That was at no, it was at Salt House. We started off fishing there, didn't we? And then we went down to as far as Galston Pier, and we fished Galston Pier, didn't we? Bought some weights off that old boy, and then ended up back at Salt House.
You buy some weights. You said to him, how many have you got? Give us them all.
Yeah, I bought all. Yeah, I did.
Then you can go home.
And then he went because I'm good like that. And then we ended up back at Salt House fishing again, didn't we?
The black one definitely went. That's both of them, and you haven't pulled either of them in yet.
Yeah, but did it wiggle or did it just pull like it is now? Oh, darling, I'm just sat down on the box. It's just comfortable.
Did you come to catch fish or just to sit and listen to the waves?
Well, I don't come to catch fish. I just come to be in the environment.
Well, John be showing that you know. Get them bloody rods in.
Yeah, but John is like a Terminator when he's fishing.
What?
In matter
Just go, oh yeah, the rods.
In matter of fact, I think John Spalton's new nickname should be the Terminator. If you like that, just put it in the comments. If you think John Spalton should be called the Terminator, just drop it down in the comments.
See, I think John and I have got a lot in common.
Yeah, like what?
Because we are totally relaxed people.
Right. Well, you need to be round me.
And you are like a bloody...
I'm like a hot poker.
No, what's his name? The cartoon the kids used to watch.
I don't know.
Tasmanian
Devil.
That's you, and we're just like...
Yeah, not all the time.
And chill.
Oh,
chill, no, just 99% of the time.
I've just cast that rod out. Do I?
With all your drama.
I tell you what, I'm not looking forward to the tide going. Because then I'm going to have to go back down.
I think you'd have got that rod in before that happened.
Right. Just brought another light. It's in the van. But we'll get right. Right. We'll just get moving. Where are you? So, I'll bring a black one in down, yeah?
Yeah, because it's not like the orange one's been back in a while.
Bloody hell, it's right over there now, look. Can you see that? Right. Oh, hang on. That ain't on proper light, is it? Yeah, it is now. Right, get this in. Fucking hell. That's good. That's new. We've got a fish on here.
Well, I did say if he caught another fish, that was it. I was retiring.
See, we wouldn't have seen all that if we hadn't have come out, would we, Pet? So it was a good job I bought that rod, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we could have been sat at home in front of the fire, drinking wine.
See? This is heavy. I've either got weed.
I can retire. If that's a fish, I can
No,
retire.
it was the last rod though.
No.
Oh, I've got weed. Oh, is that a Tampax?
Do not drink it near me.
What is that on there?
Oh, that's a fishing.
Ah.
Is it? No, it's not seaweed. It's seaweed. We're all right.
Oh. There's a fish on there. We've got off for now. It's all right, guys. It weren't a Tampax. It was a bit of plastic. I've got a crab.
Does that count? Yes,
No.
I'll take that.
I don't like this rig done. I'm going changing.
I'll take it, I can retire.
You know, if I'm saving you. So we got ourselves a crab. It's a swimmer crab. It's got swimmy legs at the back done. Alright, let's get that back. I don't like that rig.
What?
That rig's too long. All my pulley rigs are short. Plus I use some different line and I don't like it, it's all tangly. What's that? Is that rod gone?
Only about an hour ago.
Oh shit, I ain't baited this. Oh, I'm all be up. Right. I ain't got a rig ready. I'm gonna just bait a rig up and get it out. See you in a minute. Right. Can't do enough for ground cast there because I don't want it snapping off and I kill the wife. So right there will do, right there will do. There we go. There is quite a bit of tide pull here. Unless I've got a fish on that rod, we're going to have to bring in this rod. And I've just cast it out. Yeah, but I ain't a 10-minute fisherman now. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bait this rig up. I don't really like that rig. I'm going to bait that rig up. Yeah, I'm going to bait that rig up, chuck it out. See you in a bit. anything on this or not, because I ain't used to using this rod. Oh, there's loads of weed down. Shit. I don't know if there's anything on it or not. This is that weed that we saw on the embankment on the beach, so.
Yeah. Quite a lot of it well.
Break the rod up, don't care. We've got a fish.
Oh, you know what that means, don't you?
That ain't, is it? That ain't, is it? Please don't get me there in time.
Don't get that all of you.
Ooh.
You don't want to get that all of you, do you? Lazy.
We got ourselves an eel. Let me show you it now. See that? There's a booty in it. Perfectly hooked in the lip. One eel. Let me just check this on. Yep. One eel. You can see that, can't you? Don't want all of them a coat. I'm going to get it back. Sharply. Jesus Christ. I hope I didn't get that on my coat down. That's why that was over there then, wasn't it? Well, the only problem with that is we've now got eel juice all over me. Get the clean towel out.
What time did you say high tide was?
20 past 8, I think, down.
Oh, right, so it's
Well, what's time now?
5.
Well, it'll be slack water now. Right. My towel is buggered. I don't know whether to wash it in the water because it's. That should be alright if I just do that. Because that'll hold the fish in this now. Right. Oh, I've still got weed on it, look, and I've just put the flipping rig up and all. Bastard. Well, I could have cast that out, that would have come off. Right. Get this up there. So if you're wondering why I've got an orange rod, one, it was at a very competitive price, and two, orange is my favourite colour. Why is that still hooked up? I laid it on the floor. That's unreal. Let's hope that unhooks. Right, well, we're still out there at the front, so shall I cast this one straight out? What do you reckon, Pet? Do what I need to do.
I'm not.
Wonder if I can find any more rods while we're down there.
You just said you didn't need it.
You what?
You just said you didn't need it.
Is that on? Can that see you? That's better. Oh, there's a police car. He's just gone down and down that slope down. I'm going over this line, Pet.
Okay. Glad you told me, I was worried.
I like to keep you informed, down. Oh bollocks, I've got to swap the rods of it now. That was Spolt on the phone. Huh? He can't wait, he can't. I reckon John, when he was a young kid at he was hunting for them Christmas presents, Pet. In the wardrobe. Yeah, I do, yeah. I bloody know. Right, so we have caught ourselves tonight at Hunstanton with is that on low? Sorry about that. That's totally unprofessional. Yeah, tonight not only have we caught with our eyesight UFOs and Elon Musk's Starlink, I've caught myself a schoolie bass on quite a nice sized eel. I reckon that must have been 50 centimetres.
And a crab.
And a crab. And not only not an ordinary crab, but a swimmer crab, wasn't it, Pet?
And we did say,
had flippers on its back legs.
and we did say that if you caught one more fish, I could retire.
No, but you said on that rod.
No.
No, you can't.
No.
See, that's what women do. They change it. You said
didn't
what
say.
you said what it was on that rod. I'd have to work, but now you've forgotten that bit, haven't you? Done the woman thing.
No.
You're cold.
No.
Good.
Although I am thinking that nice padded coat that we saw,
Yeah.
yeah, I should have got that as well.
Why?
Because that would have been really, that'd been like wearing a duvet, wouldn't it?
Mm. I have to get paid to forget that. I just bought a rod.
If you say any more, can't do this because I've just brought a rod. I'll
Well, I
sell
have.
you rods.
You just said, didn't you? We ain't going to Thingy Bob because you bought that rod. You said that last week. I'm only saying what you say. They'll just think on their hair that I'm an absolute twat. Oh, listen
not
to him.
gone wet.
Listen to him torture his wife like that. I don't know how she puts up with it. Well, if you had to talk to this thing here, and
Don't talk to yourself like that. You're not a thing.
and then all of a sudden, no, you didn't say that. It's like talking to a brick wall.
It is, yes. Very much so.
Are you watching them rods for me, Don? Because
No.
I can't see them.
I was actually looking at the sky.
Right, okay. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I've got to ring John. See you later. So update on the session is 1 schoolie bass, 1 crab and 1 eel, in that order. A green eel. Well, it might have been a silver eel. But I expect that's coming. It'll be heading on up the wash into one of the rivers till it gets big, and then go back to the Sargasso. I think there's a bit of weed out there now because the rods are flexing a bit, and I've got ragworm on one. And have I got ragworm on the other, or black lug? Black lug. I've got black lug on the other, and I've got a rig I need to bait up. Or is that baited up?
Waves are picked up, haven't
Yeah. So this is the night before the storm. We have got a storm coming called Storm Ashley, so it must be the start of the storm season again. So that's why we thought we'd come. Well, that's why I come. John was picking me rod up for me, but I decided to pick it up and get a session in. I ain't fished Norfolk, and I've always wanted to fish these North beaches. I nearly went to Cly. I'm glad I didn't. So I stayed down there, and we're fishing Hunstanton, but I nearly give it a miss. Apparently, all the car park, and if you want to park for 24 hours, it's a tenner. And if you want to park, so you either do 1, 2 or 3 hours, or it's 24 hours. And 24 hours is a tenner, and 3 hours is £6.
But John said to you,
but then John said to me, forget that, everyone fished down there, and he said after 6 p.m. it's £2. Now I don't know if that's true, but if John says it, it must be true. But I didn't check that. I just saw the tenner and walked off in disgust. There was cameras in the car park, so I am waiting to get a ticket because I drove in and didn't get a ticket. So it'll be just my luck, won't it? But yeah, it's nice. It's there's no wind, as you can tell. The waves, they're picking up a little bit now, but up until now there's been no waves. It's been flat as a mill pond. It's still flat now. There's just a bit of swell coming in, but the tide is changing, so it'll speed up going out, and then it'll slow down. It comes in spits and starts. But yeah, those rods, hopefully, John says the an hour after high, that's the golden period. But I think, yeah, I think I've got weed on them, Pet. I have, Anna, because they're going up and down like it. But yeah, I'm getting to see the beach now, so I'm going to have to go back down. I can't fish from up there. I'll fish for up there for as long as I can, but I just don't want to drag a fish over the sand too much. And anyhow, to return the fish, I've got to go down. So I might as well be down there. But it's just nice being up there in company with you, isn't it, Pet?
Yeah.
It's lovely being together, isn't it?
Great. Amazing.
So, how's it going for your first night-time fishing session, watching the star of the show, your husband? Yeah? What's it like?
The star of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you cold?
No.
No. There aren't many women that would sit there on a night time in October, is there? Is the Pet?
No.
I'm not getting you anything nice for doing this.
You are?
No, I'm not. Honour and obey, it said in our wedding vows.
No. That was only you had to say then.
And you don't obey me at all.
No. God no over that. We could be sat here now being multi-millionaires, you know.
Yeah.
But I won't share it with you. 'Cause
You
that'd
would.
spoil you.
You would.
That'd spoil you.
Would, or else I'll put you in the cupboard under the stairs and not let you out. Oh, it'd be lovely to win the lottery, wouldn't it? Do you know what I'd do straight away?
I'd retire.
No, well, yeah, obviously, but do you know what I'd do straight away?
Kids are gonna kill me when
No, you're not listening to me again, are you? Do you know what I'd do?
What?
I'd go out and buy a hot tub. Will you? Yeah, every second, innit? I'd go out and buy an hot tub.
Would you?
Yeah. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
That rod's gone up and down now. The orange one, and shaking about.
We were just saying, Jimmy, the last time we were both out at night time watching the stars, obviously Iron Man's Starlink, was this time last year, wasn't it, Pet?
Yeah.
Because we were in Devon this time last year and we were watching the stars in a hot tub. But we ain't got a hot tub now.
We also haven't got a glass of wine in our hands either.
No, we ain't got a glass of wine either.
No.
That was lovely, that hot tub, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you need to get another hot tub, mate. Malt whiskey in the hot tub. Be brilliant.
We could do that in our side garden.
We could do, but it's on the slope down. And two, I can't afford a hot tub. I've just bought a rod.
Jesus. I'm not even gonna.
I've got
ask
10 more
that.
to buy to put in them rooms. And now I'm going to get straight on with the decorating.
You've got 10 in the bloody garage.
What do you think about that sex torso that I got offered?
No.
No?
Bloody weirdo.
What is sex?
Don't know. Something you do before you hit 40, I think.
Yeah, something you do before you hit 40. Can you see them rods down with your eyes?
Yeah. Maybe that's something we need to do this week.
What's
Go
that,
get
have
our
sex?
eyes- No, go get our eyes tested. We don't want to do anything as drastic as that.
Yeah, no, not with my hip.
In fact, I've heard that when you
I
got
can't
a
afford
dodgy
to get my eyes tested, Pet.
hip- See, now you're talking for me.
Can't afford to get eyes tested because I've just bought that rod.
If you say that anymore, I'm going to
I
hit you.
can't. What were you saying? After the eyes tested?
I've heard that when you've got a dodgy hip, the best thing for it is if you have a separate bed. So I think you need to go in a different room.
Why? I am, I'm always on the
What's that
sofa.
out for?
There's someone running down there, and if he comes near me, I'm going to whack him.
Probably just on the non-on. Get his drugs.
Get his drugs, yeah.
That was a she.
That was a she.
Probably more nervous running past you.
Oh dear. Well, it's lovely air. I'm getting a bit of a... Are you sure you're not cold?
No, I'm fine.
I've got a bit of a chill on my back for some reason.
I have got 2 jumpers on, a coat,
Oh, right.
scarf, gloves.
I've just got me mustard top and a hoodie and this coat. But I normally have a neck collar on, like out of Doc Martin. And I ain't got it on today. I've got it in my bag though, I could put it on, couldn't I?
Could do. Could look better.
I've got a hat in there if you want it done. I tell you what, when you get to my age, yeah, I don't like a cold neck anymore. quite weird, really. Lovely clear night, isn't it? I can't believe there's going to be a storm tomorrow. I bet you we wake up and it'll be flat calm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we're heading back tomorrow. We'll literally come down to pick this rod up. And,
well, we can't be more than a day because Felix will spit his dummy
yeah,
out.
we've got a new cat and he spits his dummy out if we aren't here, because if he ain't following her around, got the wife to follow her around, he's bloody lost, isn't he?
He's always under your bloody feet.
So yeah, we got this cat. He was skinny as arseholes and covered in fleas, but now he's all right and all his skin's healed up now, hasn't it? But he's taken forever to put weight on because he's that sort of cat that's had a hard life. But he is starting. He is starting to fatten up a bit, but you can still feel his spine sometimes, and
He
but
does look skinny compared to our other ones.
yeah, he does look skinny.
Because our other ones are fat lumps.
But he just follows you around everywhere, doesn't he?
Painful.
If you go to the toilet, he wants to get in the toilet.
I can't even go to the bloody bin outside without you.
Now, if you go to the bin, he follows you, doesn't he? Follows you everywhere. We'll just stop at that, shall we? He follows you everywhere. That water's going, isn't it? Look at that.
Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, he'll go on hunger strike. We ain't back.
Yeah, so we've literally come down today. I think we left our house at about 12:30, some 1:45, and picked the rod up, and then we had a walk about, parked up, decided I was fishing there and not at Cly. If I was fishing at Cly, I could just follow the water out. But we decided I was fishing there. I come down this neck of the woods because it just seemed easier. I could just get parked before 6 o'clock.
We'll pick the rod up for.
I've come down to the second groin from the slip because when we first got here there was loads of people still on the beach having fun, and I just come down there because it was quieter.
I've got hairs tickling my face.
Yeah. At least it's not on the back of your tongue.
So funny.
Fucking 30 years ago.
Do you know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that? Dying?
No, you're going to die first. I'm
Right,
looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm alright. I don't think I'd want to be alive without you alive, pet.
No, not me.
You can just wait for me when you're up there.
No,
No, I'll wait for you because I'm dying first, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
no, you're all right.
'Cause-
You do what you've got to do. You go off.
No, we're
You
married
don't have
down
to
there.
wait for me.
You've fucking got me up there and all.
God almighty, no.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I'm looking forward to going to sleep tonight.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm tired.
Yeah, so guess where we're sleeping tonight?
There's a hotel down the road.
We're sleeping in Hotel Vauxhall Vivaro.
Only the best, eh?
Yeah. I just remembered as we were walking out the door to get the wife's sleeping bag. That would have been a bit of a disaster for me because I'd have been in the front seat of the van freezing. I would have been cold, wouldn't I? I'd have had all the coats over me. I'd have had this all on, thermals on.
We'd have had to go to a hotel then.
I've slept twice in the van up to now, my sessions that you've seen, because you've seen those videos now and I'll talk about it in it. And this is the third time. And I want to go up to Whitby, but we'll have to wait and see.
That depends on how cold it is tonight.
Yeah.
Although it's not cold.
There's more people down there.
There'll be people everywhere. upside down here.
My neck's nice and warm now. Stops the warmth coming out through your hoodie and that. Keeps the warmth in. I can't believe that I haven't got any food.
Yeah, we've got sandwiches in there. We've got a tuna one if you want that. We've got cheese.
Right, let's get this reeled in. It's clicking away. I reckon I've got a load of weed round it. Oh, dirty. I'm over this line. I just need to come around.
I think that's weed one.
I've got fish on there, look. I'm going to have to put this here and go down and get the fish. Get in the water, still the water in it. I think I'll do short chuck outs down there.
No, it's not in the water before it's looking about.
What?
It's not in the water before it's looking about.
Where?
That's now in the beach, you see it?
Yeah, right. I'll go down and get it. I thought it was still in the water. Covered in. We've got ourselves a fish. We've got ourselves a whiting. Look at that in there. I'm literally covered in weed. He's upright though. See him? He's swimming all right, isn't he? So let's get me Ely rag. Nicely lip hooked, look, straight out. Get that all that over my rod. And there we go. One. You're not falling on the floor because you're going back. There we go, one little whiting. Just check that's filming. It's filming. One whiting. See? He's got his jacket on. So there you have it. That's now astonishing. That's now a bass, a small little crab with flippers on its back legs, an eel and a whiting. And it weren't a bad little whiting, to be honest. Not as big as the one I caught in the last video, but yeah. So I've got shed loads of weed on there. So the next cast is going out short. And I mean short. I'll go down there and cast and bring it back up there because it's easier. And I then need to visit the Viper rod because it's pulling out on the clicker, so there's going to be weed on that as well. So I'll bring you back when I've got something to show you. What do you think of it so far, pet? Hey? Put the thumbs up, have you? Yeah. You got anything to say to the girls?
One's out getting drunk at the minute and I expect the other one's asleep.
Right. What's the matter with your eyes?
Well, your light has blinded me.
It's not, it's my star.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
You know I am a YouTuber, don't you? You know that comes with credibility, don't you? You know you're married to a... What are you laughing at?
What credibility does it give you?
What do you mean, what credibility? I'm known in places far and wide.
You are known, yeah.
Far and wide.
Yeah.
Did I or was I not noticed in a car park in Whitehaven?
You were, yeah.
I was, yeah. You see, I am seen and spoken to in many places.
Yeah,
You never knew when you met me when I was dashing and good looking and young and virile that I would turn into this super mega star, did you?
No. I just didn't know how lucky I would be, did I?
No. And there's not many husbands would let their wives sit there whilst I'm fishing on an October night.
No, there's not. You're totally right there. There's not, no.
Soon be November. Will you do November?
No.
No. Don't blame you. Right. I shall get this rod reeled in. I'm going to pull off this 20 ton of weed first, and then we'll see what we've got on the other rod. Hopefully we've got something on that. Right, I'm going to go down there and cast out. I'm not casting out far, I'm just going to go down there and red thump it because there is quite a bit of weed. But the fish right there, so let's just try one in short and see what happens. And then we'll bring in the Viper so you can see that. A bit long that drop, isn't it? Why did I do that? Why didn't I just chuck it out 20 yards? That's all I had to do. Bloody donut. I could say cockwomble. Yeah, well that don't matter with that one, does it? Right, let's get this one in. But it's heavy, so I reckon it's got weed on it.
Yeah, just a bit.
That ain't gonna do anything on it. No? Can you see anything? No. Right, that's good. I'll clear this off and... Right, we've got nothing on there. Apart from weed. We've got weed here. And we've got weed down the line. And a lump on the bottom. You can't see no fish there, Pet. Let's just check down there, see if it's behind the weed. Right, yeah, nothing on that. So the ragworm is not performing very well at all. I can tell you that for nothing. Can you see me on that when I get over there?
Oh, I can see you fishing, right? Yeah, I can see you.
Am I in it properly?
Yeah.
Right. This is how you remove weed.
Although you've got your head torch on.
This is how you remove weed. You just pull it off and then it springs back in your mouth.
Nice.
And you get a mouthful of salt water.
Nice.
I'm still in shot, Pet.
I don't know, black. It's gone black.
What?
It's gone black.
Oh, right. I will be now, won't I?
Yeah.
Oh! Fucking hell, I'm struggling with this rod. It keeps getting my testicle.
Nice.
I'm not used to it with a multiplier, am I? And there we have it, look.
Weed fish.
That is definitely a weed fish, isn't it?
Yeah. Where were we fishing that time? And your rod was bent of a double.
That
And
was that same day, Dan, when we were
and people were waiting to see what you'd caught,
Yeah.
thinking it was a monster. It was full of bloody weed.
rod was bent. That was them Vasellis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That handled them though, didn't it? Trouble is now I've got them Ziplexes, I don't know when I'll use them Vasellis. I will do, like.
What, you mean you've got rods that you don't know if you need to use them or not?
Well, you know, that poor little disabled person might come by one day and I can give him it, can't I? So I can't get rid of them, Pet, for that reason.
Oh. Who might that be then?
I don't know.
No. I think it's just excuses.
Probably so. That's a big bugger. Look at that rod tip bend. Can you see that?
No, I can't see.
Got two choices, haven't it? That's just nasty, nasty. Covered in muck. Gonna have to wash my coat again.
Oh, Chelsea wants you to waterproof Duke's jacket.
Yeah, well, she just needs to bring it round then,
Yeah. That's what I told her.
I think I got some Fabsil.
You don't like getting wet.
Who don't?
Duke.
Neither do I. I know how he feels. Something therapeutic about this, you know.
Is there?
I hate to look at my coat. I think my coat's filthy, innit?
It's definitely wet.
Should have a brush ready so I can brush all this off the side. I don't like this rig.
Well, don't use it then.
I'm not. I'm going to cut it up. It's too long. I don't like long pulleys. Oh, you cock! Haven't I baited that up?
Yeah.
I ain't, have I?
It's got worms on it.
No, it ain't got worms on it.
What's that at the end?
Well, that's an old worm.
Hard work.
I don't seem to be catching on ragworm down.
Well, don't use it.
I've got it to use, haven't I?
Use it on your next fishing session.
I'll have to take them and salt it, but that won't be a bad thing, will it? Because that'll teach me how to do that.
There you go.
I'll put it on the next one.
Well, after you've just said it's not working.
Well, John said keep putting it out, keep putting it out. But... Get that on it. Right, I ain't going to cast out far, so I'm going to cast from up there down. Because then it won't go far, will it?
No.
Can you see the back of the rod?
Yep.
Can you see me here?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
For all of me?
Yes, all of you. Believe it or not, you're all in.
Right, where's that? Right, I'm casting straight out. That glove do I? Oh, I don't know about this. This don't feel right. Multiplier in your right hand. I can't see nothing. Right, that's better. I'm going straight out. Can you still see me?
Yes, can still see you.
Can you hear that clicker from there, Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people don't think the clicker's very good.
Why?
Don't know.
Well, it'd be a boring world if we all thought the same.
Yeah, you're right there. I think them Pen Fathoms are the best reels straight out of the box. And if you want to buy a new reel and you're looking for a new multiplier and you haven't got a Pen Fathom but you've got every other brand, and think about the Pen Fathom, but don't go for the casting special. Just go for the Mark II SD with the mag on the side, the button, not the knob. Anyhow, if you don't buy the casting special, you've got the right one.
You don't know how wet your coat is.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. So straight out of the box, they work. The click as loud as anything, lovely. And if you want them to go even faster, like the casting special, then if you can yourself, just take the bearings out and put some ABEC 9 bearings in, and you then got a super fast reel. But I've still got the standard bearings in that those reels come, because I clean them quite regular and oil it. And I'm going to do a breakdown on that Pen Fathom reel and the video at some point, because I took it apart. I've never took the gearbox apart on them, and I've took it apart on one of them, and yeah, it was still as good as normal. From the good as normal, good as the day I bought it, really. So yeah, I'm going to do a strip down, and they're already on there, Starfish, Seafish, and he's fantastic, and he's already done it, but I'm just doing it myself because I ain't done it and I want to do it. So yeah, there'll be Abu reels coming as well. I'm going to strip an Abu down. I've got it. I've greased it and everything during the cough season that we had for all those years, and used the wrong grease. So that was the only grease I could get, because you couldn't buy nothing back then. So I'm going to clean that out and redo it, and you won't believe how messy it is.
Do you know what the time is?
Know what?
What time do you think it is? No, don't look.
That's dropped off a bit, hasn't it? I would say 20 past 8, 20 past 9, 10 o'clock.
9:45.
9:45.
No wonder I'm tired. It's bedtime.
Does that mean we've got to go?
We've only just passed out.
Oh yeah, but I didn't realise that time. Well, that can't. Well, that's going to drop quite a lot in a short period of time then, because when we came here, Pet, that was down a lot further than that to the flat, if you know what I mean by that. And we were here at 2 hours 20, weren't we, before high?
Well, it's going out quite fast now, isn't it?
Well, if I've got a food rag left, I can always wrap them and put them in with the black lug, can't I? But I'll do that salting thing. It'll have to go in our fridge.
Do you know when you said...
With a lid, I'll put a lid on.
Do you know when you said, I'm ordering a fridge for the garage?
Yeah.
Well, and you best order one, because they're not going in my fridge.
But I can't afford it, Pet, because I bought a rod.
Then I'll sell the rod.
What?
Then I'll sell the rod.
You can't sell the rod.
Then order
Sacrilege.
yourself a bloody fridge.
When I'm dead, you can sell all of them.
When you're dead, I'm going to break them all.
I'll sign them all. We might get an extra penny.
I doubt it. Go on Amazon tonight, order the fridge.
No, it's 80 quid.
I don't care.
Well, no, can't do that. Money can't go below a certain level. It's only a few.
It's only a few nothing. They're
No,
not
I've
going
got a
in my
Tupperware
fridge.
tub done.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah. As soon as they go in the salt water, you know, I think they die straight away.
Do they?
They don't like it.
Well, there's salt water over there. Look,
You wouldn't like it, would you? If I covered you in salt.
There's salt over there.
Remember when you was on the herring boats, gutting them herring and putting them in the barrels full of salt? You must know what
it's...
it's...
under that salt water in a minute.
Right, right.
They're not going in my fridge. You can get yourself your own bloody fridge.
The lid will be on. It's only for 24 hours.
You got me a freezer for outside and then filled it full of bait, and we had to go buy another
No, we
freezer.
got that for the allotment, down. We got that for the allotment. Do you remember when I was adamant I went having a freezer in the garage, and then I relinquished and put a freezer in my space in my garage, didn't I? And then I started fishing and we threw it all away, didn't we? Threw it all away, and I filled it with bait.
No, and then we had to go buy another bloody freezer for the house. And
now I've got 10 kilo of squid in that one.
Yeah, and you've still got bloody bait in it.
I've enjoyed tonight, Pat. I reckon that whiting was probably the last one. I'd come here again, you know.
Bit far to come to fish.
Well, for the odd time, it's all right, isn't it? For the odd time, it's all right.
Can't believe how far out that water's gone.
What's that like now? I've turned it up one. You can see that tip from that light, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm getting used to that ZF 250. But what's the matter? What are you
wonder-
laughing at?
I wonder if our Felix is hanging on our back door.
Now, she hasn't put him out, has she?
I don't know, but I'm just thinking.
That's what we left the other tray in
I
for.
wonder if he's hanging on the back door.
It'd be a sod if he is and he can't get his claws out. We'll turn up tomorrow at dinner time-ish and he'll be still there looking like that.
He'll be doing his little painful meow. Go on, let me in, you buggers.
All this weed edge, think I should get it off?
I think it'll be fine. It's just bloody weed.
Yeah, get fishermen a bad name down.
What, for a bit of weed?
Well, I can't do it down my hip.
Go on, for all of us. I ain't driving you to hospital.
Fuck's sake, why didn't I put this... I can't do that. I'm fucked. Right, I'm going to turn this off now. What I'll do is I'll bring you back on the next one. I don't think I'll be having any more casts out because the wife's put her parts on.
Yeah.
Well, I could put some more another cast on. But the wife will probably walk back to the van.
We'll go back to the van after these ones.
We had a good session though, haven't we? I'm still fishing. We've still got 2 rods out. We've had a bass, a special swim and crab with special flippers on. We've had a silver eel, and we've had
Whiting.
a nice little whiting, and they've all gone back. The whiting was even up in the bucket. That's good. That's 2 whiting I've had this year now, and they've both gone back.
Flippers are going again, aren't they?
No. Right, shall see you in a minute. Right, I'm going to reel in the purple Ziplex first because I think I've got a bite on the orange. What has the orange one? I've got a fish on the orange one, so I might. Did you definitely see it down? Did it? We're pulling the Ziplex in. Loads of weed on there. see anything on there, Dom?
Can't see anything at the moment.
Is there a fish on it?
I don't think so. It should be.
Is that the ledge? That's not a fish there.
No.
Right, I'm going to get this weed took off and get this rod put there, and I don't know what I'm saying really, but I'm just sorting this rod out and then I'll come back and we'll get this orange one in. I think I've got a fish on. Right, we got a whiting. That was on that last one I reeled in, but it was deep hooked. So he's in the bucket, he's up the right way and then up the wrong way. So I'm going to go get him put back straight away. And hopefully he'll swim off. If he don't, it'll be some bird's supper or another fish. Right, let's get it reeled in. There's a lot of weed on it. I've just returned that whiting and there's a lot of weed on this line.
You've definitely not got none on it.
Yeah, we've got a fish on there. Bring it up nice and slowly. We've got ourselves a bass.
I thought it was going to be a huge from the bite you had.
Oh, don't get tangled down there. I knew it. Got ourselves a bass. Get him in the bucket. And they've all been lip hooked as well. They've been really good. What a fantastic session. And he's swimming about. Right, let's get him unhooked. Let's get this turned down a bit. Right. Let's turn this down because sometimes it's too bright. There you go. Can you see him in the bucket? He's swimming around. Let me show you. And that's why we have a bucket. That's why we have a bucket, because you can put the fish in it and it can survive. We don't just put ½ inch of water in the bucket or an inch of water. Put some water in the bucket so it's like it's in a fish tank, and then it does it some world of good, doesn't it? Right. Come on. Don't spout me. I'm going to have to get the towel. I can't get the purchase on it. Right, there you go. Come on, let go, let go. It's out. There you go. And there we have it. Look at that booty. I'll go get him back, eh? I'll give you a quick show here. Chuff with that. If I set it up on U-Pet, then I know that I'm in shot, innit? I'll turn the light on. Yeah, that car. Right, just wave above your head, will you? Right, okay. So that's plenty of room. This is where I get spiked.
Yeah. It's alright, I won't feel a thing.
No. There we go. One small little bass. Now he's £15. Now he's not. But yeah, what a great session. So that's 2 bass, 2 whiting, 1 eel, and a crab with flippers.
You've missed something.
What?
The little tiny crab that came with the...
I ain't finished yet, pet. That was going to be a surprise.
Oh.
Right, there we have it. Last little show. Bit of towel on it this time. 1 small bass. Let's go get that back. And he's just bit my thumb. I've got one other thing to say. You've probably heard the wife say it, but I was going to show you it, but it's about the size of a 5p piece. And I'm talking the old 5p piece. Well, now it's probably smaller than that. Probably the size of a penny. That's what size it is. Little tiny crab. It was on the seaweed and I saw something crawl and I thought it was a spider. And I was about to scream, but then I remembered I got my good lady with me, so I wanted to look big and brave. So it was a little tiny crab, so I picked it up and put it in the bucket. So I'm now going to walk down there with that bucket and chuck it in, because it deserves a good shot, and if I put it back in the water, it's away, isn't it? So I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to do that. Right, I was then packing everything away and the wife just said to me, don't think you closed your film down. So I then remembered I ain't done it. I've returned the crab, I washed the bucket out, he weren't in it, he's gone. I walked the length of the beach, right and left, still fish on the beach, so all fish have gone back all right, so that's good. So we've had 2 bass, 2 whiting, a silver eel, and a crab with flippers on, and a little tiny penny crab. So yeah, it's been a good day. I've quite enjoyed it. It's been lovely weather. It's not windy, really. The water is still calm and it's not cold. Wife's getting a bit chilly now because she's just sat there, but as soon as she starts walking, she'll be warm. But it's been really good. I'm getting too hot and thinking of taking my coat off, but there you go. I've been walking up and down, so it's been really enjoyable at Hunstanton in Norfolk. And I've forgotten what I was going to call the title now. But we've seen all sorts. We've seen UFOs and we've seen Starlinks. That was unbelievable, that was. Never seen anything like that in my life. So yeah, it's been a good time. So have you enjoyed it, Pet? Sat there?
It's been alright.
It's been alright. It's been pleasurable and nice having your company, Pet.
Okay, but I'm not doing it anymore in winter.
Why?
Because it's definitely a summer thing.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So, with no further ado, it's good night from me, and it's...
Good night from him.
Did you say him? Yeah. She got it right. She got it right, and I even had to ask because I was like, flipping hell, what's gone on there? So yeah, thanks.
Get things right.
Yeah, you do, Dom, you do. So yeah, what can I say? I was then going to say something rude, but I then pulled it back. I pulled it back and saved the day. I've saved the blushes. I've saved the blushes, and we'll leave it at that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you've got this far. I doubt if you have, but my true fans would have done, wouldn't you, Pat? And Flint, and Ghost Nest, and many others. I will write a load down, but then I don't really want to set on my box real enough names. Look, but there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. So I'm going to love and leave you. And thank you for all your support that you showed to the thing. The wife is now looking at me by the chair in the front room saying, you're rattling on again, just finish it off. So that's what I'm going to do. But don't forget to click that subscribe, ring the bell, and drop me a comment and give us a thumbs up. Help the channel out. It's the only thing I can have to help me out. What?
And see you on.
Will you be quiet?
Oh, what?
I'm hurrying.
Rattling.
I ain't rattling. I'll see you anon. Oh, shit bags. Oh!